Back to your story now about today being World Day for Decent Work, and Trade Union Federation Cosatu in KwaZulu-Natal using this day to raise specific concerns ranging from the privatisation of Transnet at ports, the outsourcing at Prasa, that's a passenger rail agency, and retrenchments at Sapref. My colleague, reporter Nqobile Madlala, is in Durban following this protest, and she's going to tell us what is the latest. Good afternoon, Nqobile. I hope you can hear me this time. Welcome to today. What's happening where you are? What's the latest you can tell us about this Cosatu march?
Well, Bredan, at this point, Zingiswalos is speaking to some of the workers on the stage that has been set. She's just explaining to them the importance of these marches. We have heard them talking about the fact that they want to bring an end to outsourcing, privatization, and as well as the fact that there's some retrenchments that they have seen, and they're saying that they're worried about their work. So she's highlighting to them just the importance of being a worker. You'll see that she's about to also give a memorandum to Transnet, some of the Transnet officials that have been sent to receive that memorandum right in front of us, listening attentively. Now, Bredan, it's been a long march, and a lot of these workers have highlighted, Bredan, that most of them are at Transnet and Prasa, and some of them just highlighting that they're worried about the infrastructure and what this could potentially mean for their work going forward. We did speak to them, Bredan. Please listen in.
On the memorandum, we're raising the issues of workers from Transnet, the issues of workers, as you know, in terms of Walmart and Massmart, but importantly, it is the issues of decent work. As you know that today it is the International Decent Work Day, where we're dealing with four elements: your job creation, the rights at work, your social dialogue, and social protection. And these are issues that are affecting workers in different sectors of our economy. You would recall that the issues of decent work include the social protection, particularly safety at work. We have lost a number of public servants during COVID because government as an employer could not and failed to provide them with protective clothing. And we're saying those are issues that we should be focusing on. Secondly, in any country, an unemployed has the right to a job. And we need an economy that is going to grow and create those jobs. But once they are at work, they have a right in terms of our constitution and in terms of our Labor Relations Act to join a union of their choice and be organized and have a voice.
That's Zingiswalos speaking to you a little bit earlier, Nqobile Madlala. We just saw it now there where you are live, just addressing the workers. But the workers themselves, what have they told you?
Well, Bredan, the officials are going to be receiving the memorandum, but from what we had seen, from what we had heard from Zingiswalos, is that they are saying that they are going to support the workers all the way. It doesn't really matter where they're going, they are going to be with them as always. But actually, Bredan, I wanted to bring in one of the spokespeople here in KZN and also Secretary General, and I want to bring you in, Kabazela, if you could just highlight to us, we've seen that you've delivered the memorandum into all these areas. Do you think that there is going to be a solution that's going to come out of this?
We are very positive that there must be a solution. Let me make an example. For our 24th of August March, we delivered the memorandum to the Premier of the province. And as Cosatu, we are now making sure that we do follow-ups on our memorandum that we are submitting. We have written to the Premier of the province 2 weeks ago demanding the responses on our previous memorandum that we submitted on the 24th August. The Premier of the province, in fact, she organized the meeting on Monday, but unfortunately on Monday she said no, she wants to do a quality check on the report that is being given by the departments, whether is it a report that is really dealing with the issues that we have raised. And today, I must tell you, we have received a response from the Premier of the province. As we are here today, you see now this harbour is very important. It's our economic hub. We are in a very important space here, where the most economic activities of the province are taking place. And therefore, as we are here, we are also going to demand the responses, because we, you see, this is the management from Transnet, is the management from Prasa. We have come here to give them the memorandum that we are strongly opposed to the privatization that's taking place here. And we'll be demanding the responses on the memorandum that we're submitting, because it's not just a game, it's a real struggle that we are involved in.
Are you certain you'll get it in 14 days?
If we don't get it after 14 days, we are going to write to them and demand those responses, because as I'm indicating, it's not just a sketch, it's not a drama or a play here. This is a real struggle. We are very much concerned about issues of privatization, but we are also very much concerned about the failure of the employer to offer the workers what you call the decent living wage. Hence, the union is going on strike on Monday.
Thank you very much. Well, that's Secretary General Mkhize. And, you know, Brian, I think he's highlighting it very clearly there, saying to us that they are going to be demanding those answers. So we are waiting to hear then if they are going to get those answers, because we do understand that this memorandum has a time limit of about 14 days. So in 14 days, if they do not get the answers, it says they are going to write to them and demand. But of course, Monday does await, and we have heard from Cosatu Strike telling us that they are going to be supporting Cosatu going forward.
Okay, thank you very much. Nqobile Madlala, they're on the ground in Durban at that Cosatu, marched by members of the Trade Union Federation. They're protesting against a number of things. They're about to hand over, of course, that memorandum to the officials there.